Welcome back to Bass Up, everyone. This is going to be my episode 5 review of Power Rangers Beast Morphers. I took a little bit of break when it comes to uploading videos. I know I usually upload videos throughout the week talking about future episodes of Beast Morphers, stuff like that. Maybe a recap or, discuss a sneak peek for the next episode. I didn't do that this week, took a little bit of a break, but I actually recorded some stuff in between that time. I haven't uploaded yet because it's going to take some editing. But I did unbox the 6-inch figure reviews for Beast Morphers, so definitely stay tuned for that video. I have a ton of the Beast Morphers toys right behind me that I'll be unboxing in different videos, like the Micro Morphers Zords. You got the Morpher back there, and even these other Micro Morphers sort of blind bags, which I will be, like I said, unboxing in different videos. I'm going to be doing a different video for the blind bags, different videos for the Beast Bots, and then the Morpher. I have a Blaze back here. This is like, I think the 12-inch Blaze figure. I only got Blaze, not the other Rangers, because, these don't interest me too much. Plus, it costs a lot to get all of this. So I'm going to actually wait until I get the other Rangers to do a video on this. So you won't see an unboxing video of this Blaze figure or the 12-inch figures for a little while until I can get the other figures. And then I'll unbox them all in one video. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I also have a review video coming out probably today for the first 3 episodes of Kishi Ryo Sentai Ryo Soldier. I hate pronouncing that stuff, but I did say a long time ago that I was going to review that show. I actually really forgot about it, and I didn't watch the first couple episodes when it came out. I watched the first 2 episodes a couple days ago, then I just recently watched the 3rd episode. It's really interesting right now, and it's the only Super Sentai season that I am going to completely finish, go all the way through, and the only one that's really interested me, so I'm really excited to review that, go over the show, do some videos on it, so definitely stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and get into the episode 5 review. First off, we knew this was going to be a Devin-focused episode, and Devin actually got a job in this episode at a car wash to please his dad, because his dad doesn't know he's the Red Ranger. And I'm just going to go ahead and say that his dad never figured out he was the Red Ranger. I figured we'd have that revelation in this episode. Never ended up happening, but he still got the job, ended up getting fired later, which I'll get into. But Blaze devises a plan to steal more Morph-X by tapping into the really big towers that contains Morph-X instead of going for individual small stuff. We also meet General Burke, who seems to be in some sort of division at Grid Battle Force, more on the offensive side, so it looks like the Rangers will be working with him. We also realize that Ben and Betty are actually his children, which is pretty interesting. It makes sense why they have a job at Grid Battle Force. Since they're not really useful, they don't do much stuff that actually works out, this makes sense why they have a job there. Nate also devises a plan to take the Robotron or Giga Drone parts that were, dismantled in battle, you rework them to make their own sort of weapons, which I thought was pretty smart. Turns out you can't use the ones that have actually been damaged in battle, so if there's any explosions, then they can't use them. We also saw foreshadowing of the Silver Ranger when Nate was discussing all of this stuff, because he saw the head of that Beast Bot that will eventually become Nate's Beast Bot, because Nate is going to become the Gold Ranger. A lot of foreshadowing, but that Beast Bot is actually going to be the Silver Ranger. But anyways, Blaze attacks, the Rangers go and fight him. Devin is late because he had to leave his job. There's a little bit of conflict there between his boss. His boss is saying, if you leave anymore, I'm going to have to fire you even though you're the mayor's son, which makes sense because he kept leaving a lot throughout this episode. But afterwards, Ravi as well as Zoe go ahead and help Devin because they feel bad that he has to keep leaving this job and that he needs this job, so they help him out there for a bit. And while they do that, they actually leave their communicators as well as their phones off to the side. Blaze sees this, uses this as an opportunity, and destroys them while they weren't paying attention, so that when they attack, the commander can't actually call any of the Rangers when there's actually trouble, so the Rangers won't be there. So afterward, Blaze attacks the city, steals a ton of Morph-X, and the commander eventually gets a hold of the Rangers, or goes and meets them, tells them that there's trouble, they go fight, and the mayor was actually kind of held up there for a while because there was a lot of destruction in the streets, and that's when he sees the Rangers fighting and kind of realizes that the Rangers aren't as bad as he thought, because he didn't like the idea at first. Once again, the Rangers split up for a Zord fight because the Giga Drone is attacking the city, so only Devin uses his Zord battle mode to go ahead and fight that, while Zoe as well as Ravi fight the Robotron, which I am loving this. And it looks like in either episode 7 or 8 we're going to get the Megazord, although I'll cover that in another video because we got the synopsis for following episodes, which is pretty exciting, but it looks like we won't be getting that Megazord for a little while. Anyways, the Yellow Ranger as well as the Blue Ranger, Zoe and Ravi, go ahead and fight the Robotron, destroy him, and Devin defeats the Giga Drone, but the thing is, he had to destroy it without making it explode so that they can spare the parts and do something with that. Nate has a plan, which, is this like the first time in Power Rangers history they defeated a monster or a robot and there wasn't an explosion? This might be unprecedented. This is crazy, and I know that was obviously Go Busters footage, but still, that's pretty crazy. Then at the episode, we got the Ben and Betty storyline wrap-up, which I'm not really going to cover because it wasn't that important, and the mayor holds a press conference saying that he's proud of the Rangers. He thinks that they're actually good now. He does like that the Rangers are around, kind of insinuating that he's, proud of Devin, or Devin took it that way, even though, the mayor doesn't know that Devin's the Red Ranger. At least we don't think. Maybe he does, but we don't know. Overall, this episode was really good. I mean, I don't really know where it ranks in terms if I had to rank all the episodes from best to worst. I'm having a really hard time doing that. Maybe when we get the hiatus, I'll rank the first 8 episodes, but it might be my second favorite right behind the premiere because I love that premiere. I'm loving how we're getting the separate Zord battles. We don't have the Megazord yet. It's really building up to that Megazord. Maybe for the mid-season finale, I guess you can call it, before the hiatus, that's when we get the Megazord, and just this big moment, and the build-up is crazy, and I'm loving it so far. We also got a ton more original footage. You can tell when we do get Sentai footage, but I'm loving the original footage. We got a lot of Blaze. I mean, this Ranger right here, or let me go ahead and grab the 6-inch figure, was barely seen in Go Busters, maybe just a couple of episodes, and he's been in every single episode, I believe, maybe except for last week's episode, episode 4, fighting, having a bunch of original footage, which is fantastic. I love Evil Rangers. This one is here to stay, and he's probably one of my favorite characters or Rangers so far. Even though he's evil, I'm just loving it so far. Barely any civilian fighting this episode, but that's fine. We still got a ton more original footage with the Rangers in suits, and the original footage is definitely doing fantastic so far. Like I said, we're seeing a lot of Blaze, and just a bunch of really cool fight scenes. The conflict between Devin and his dad was great. I've been wanting to see this since the premiere episode. I really enjoy Mayor Daniels, the actor. He's doing a fantastic job. Same with the actor who plays Devin, Rory Travis. Everybody's giving a great performance so far in Beast Morphers, which I can't say the same for previous seasons, especially Ninja Steel. I don't want to call anybody out, in particular, but, the performances there weren't as top-notch as I would say they are in Beast Morphers. If I had to give this episode a rating, 9 out of 10, just like any other episode except for maybe the premiere. That might be a 10 out of 10, but 9 out of 10, great, definitely recommend it. Watch the episode if you haven't. I believe tomorrow on Sundays, the episode is available on nick.com if you weren't able to record it or catch it while it was live. But that's going to wrap it up for this review, guys. I hope you all did enjoy. Tell me in the comments below what you thought of this episode. Like I said, stay tuned. I have a ton of videos planned, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.